What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you a video just discussing the possibility of CJ Stroud potentially returning to Ohio State one more year. Let's talk about it. So, as of right now, three projected first rounders have not officially declared for the draft. If you don't know, the official deadline date for draft declaration is January 16th. So that's Monday. As recording this video, these three guys have not declared. Today is Saturday, the first day of NFL wildcard weekend. Jordan Addison of USC, Quentin Johnston from TCU, and CJ Stroud from Ohio State. Now, we'll focus on Stroud, obviously, but I can definitely see a situation where at least two of those guys stay, and that's Stroud and Jordan Addison. But we're going to focus on CJ Stroud for right now. CJ Stroud, who we all thought, would kind of be going either one or two since last year. He was a Heisman finalist last year, who lost to Bryce Young. We kind of had them in the same boat as going one or two or both top three, both top five guys, including Will Anderson, for the last couple years. Oh, well, since 2021. So that was a kind of foregone conclusion. But I can kind of see a case where Stroud will want to stay. You know, um, First NIL money. That's the first blatant thing why you would stay. He's not missing out on any bread. Well, he's missing out on bread. Don't get me wrong. NFL money and NIL, NFL rookie contract and NIL aren't comparable, but it's definitely, it can hold you over until you're making the big millions. But he's gonna be get. I'm not sure what his bag is. I haven't looked it up. I don't plan on doing it. I'm not that nosy, but I'm pretty sure he's getting something nice. And that can definitely hold you up and kind of put the NFL on layaway for one more year if Stroud wanted to chase the Heisman, if Stroud, spoke to Ryan Day or the higher ups at Ohio State and say, hey, let's go for it all one more time. Georgia losing a lot of key pieces. Let's go for it again. I wouldn't be surprised if he were to come back. Now, just think about it. It sounds crazy, but it's not. It's rare, but it's not uncommon to see. You've seen three guys return as of late. I can think of that had top tier status in the draft, and they returned. One being Peyton Manning at Tennessee all those years ago. Peyton Manning came back for his senior year. He was supposed to go one his junior year, came back senior year. He went one anyway. So that didn't change anything. Next, and it's not in any order or anything, but next you had Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, who could went first in 2019, maybe. There was a soft quarterback class. He ended up going sixth in 2021, but he still went top 10. Top seven at least. Got some good money, but he could have definitely potentially went number one in the 2019 class. So he might have miscalculated with no NIL money too as well. So it is what it is there. And then you have Andrew Luck, who stayed at Stanford one more extra year and went number one regardless. So it's definitely rare, but it's not uncommon to see, and especially now with the NIL money. I wouldn't be surprised if Stroud stayed. It sounds crazy, but I think the draft would be more. I'm trying to figure out in my head, would the draft be better if Stroud is there or if he isn't there, and what would the Bears be kind of banking on? Stroud coming to the draft or Stroud staying in school? Because I'm thinking the Bears would kind of have a. Well, yeah. Common sense would say that the Bears would want Stroud to not enter the draft. They're not going QB anyway, and the main top tier guy, only top tier guy left in the draft will be Bryce Young. And even still today, it's a kind of a debate on who's better, Young or Stroud. I think really the debate is on measurables and size more than talent. To me personally, the only hold back on Bryce Young is his size. But if Stroud doesn't come into play and Stroud stays in school, then Bryce Young is the only top tier talent left, and it's going to be a dogfight for him. So I think the market will definitely rise if Stroud doesn't go in the draft. But let's speak on Stroud staying in school. He has Marvin Harrison Jr. back. Every year they load up on talent, so Ohio State would be nice. But him and Marvin Harrison Jr. would be amazing for one more year. Stroud. Last time we seen him against Georgia, and he was at the top of his game. He looked fantastic. Now, is the Heisman in his sights? Maybe. Is a title in his sights? Probably. But there's a situation where he won't win either one more time. He's been in the finalists for the Heisman since 2021. He lost twice. He's been in the playoffs, two or three times. Hasn't made any progress to win it all yet. But my thing is, next year won't be that much easier. Georgia's still gonna be Georgia. Bama could be in the play. Michigan, who knows? We're not quite sure yet if John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh stays or not. But there's gonna be another program. Clemson might revive itself. So it's gonna be a tough stretch still with both Heisman and with the title. With the championship title. You have Caleb Williams still there. Caleb Williams is deemed as a generational guy that Bryce Young isn't. Some people are throwing around Caleb Williams being Pat Mahomes 2.0. So even still, if Stroud does return, he's gonna get a nice little bag from Ohio State or from his boosters, whatever he's gonna get, for the NIL money. But he still might not be number one quarterback in this draft class. Caleb Williams, Drake May. Drake May is bigger than Bryce Young, but still smaller than Stroud and Caleb Williams. Do teams like him more than CJ Stroud? I'm not sure. So losing a spot or two in the draft next year is possible behind those two guys mentioned, Drake May and Caleb Williams. But like I said, it's not that much money realistically as far as the contracts go. He's gonna probably still be top 5, top 7 at most probably. I don't think he drops that unless he has a crazy off season. I don't think Stroud finishes out the top 10. Or top 7. I don't see it. Quarterbacks are going to be fine. Great quarterbacks are a dime a dozen. And last time we seen him, as I said, he's proven to be or look the part, which was kind of questionable going to that playoff game. He showed his butt off. So he definitely entered a rarefied air as a draft prospect after that Georgia game. But there's no guarantee for all next year. Injuries happen. Just off the field stuff happen. Just mistakes happen. You never know. So if I'm Stroud, I wouldn't push it. But if he loves college football that much, if he wants to win the Heisman or the title that bad, I get it. I understand it. Help all the noise around Coach Day's name silence. And I've done videos on it. About Ohio State fans wanting Ryan Day out and stuff like that. And just because he hasn't won yet, you see Saban winning, you see Kirby Smart winning, you see Dabo winning, you see Ed Oregon at LSU, who's now gone, but he won a couple years ago. They just want to win too. I think Ohio State fans want to win that bad. They got to blame somebody and just can't say, hey, it is what it is. We're getting close and no cigar quite yet. Got to be patient. But I think, it's possible that Stroud hears the noise on Ryan Day name and he wants to come back, for everything. For money, for Heisman, for a title, and to help his coach out. So we'll see what happens. It all could just be him delaying the process just to take that actual time out and wait. We'll see. As I said, as of right now, Saturday, doing this video, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. He has not committed to the draft just yet. So we'll see what happens, guys. That's it for the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.